I saw a scumbag abusing his wife.
The hell you want, asshole? I'm talking to you, stupid.
Hearing his taunts, I didn't get angry, I just stood there staring him down. The abuser was intimidated by my presence and started apologizing.
Listen, man, I'm just having a bad day. Won't happen again.
I felt satisfied and went into the restaurant. But before I could take a bite of my favorite dessert, police sirens suddenly blared outside. 2 patrol cars stopped right in front of the restaurant. I looked at the 2 elderly people eating at the table ahead, then at the kids playing by the counter. That is when I realized the police were here for me. So I pulled out a bill, placed it on the table to pay, then put my hands up and waited quietly for the officers.
Police! Police! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move!
I followed the policeman back to the station without a word. Then a detective stepped out of the office. He took me into a meeting room for questioning. That is when I found out why I was arrested. Apparently, a murder happened in the town last night at midnight. The victim was shot twice in the back of the head at close range with a 9mm. The killer not only disposed of the shell casings at the scene, but also beat the body after death, only covering it with a cardboard after feeling satisfied. This morning, a bus that should have gone straight to the town stopped near the dumping site, and the person who got off was me, visiting the town for the first time. So the police arrested me right away. I, who had been silent, suddenly became talkative.
3 men dropped this body.
Based on my deduction, the first person was highly efficient with the firearm and even knew to pick up the spent shells. The second person was a psychopath, because only a sicko would beat a corpse. The third person was a coward who covered the body out of fear of being discovered. Although the detective agreed I had strong reasoning skills, this couldn't explain why I happened to be near the dumping site on the day of the murder. Also, a slip of paper with a phone number was found in the victim's shoe. Until the police traced the number, I had to stay in jail for a while. The police traced the number to a man named Paul. But when they went to question him, Paul saw a black car parked outside his house. His expression suddenly turned very nervous, and he immediately confessed to being the killer.
I did it. I killed the guy.
The detective knew Paul was lying, so he set a trap for him.
So you expect me to believe that you, a man with no criminal record, that you just blew a man away? A double-barrel shotgun blast right to the face, and then burned the body.
Yes, I did.
Paul was clearly being set up as a fall guy. They had to bring Paul to the station and release me after a few days in custody. But the detective wasn't ready to let me go easily. He thought Paul's confession was just a way to get me off the hook. Hearing this, I started getting angry. I said that Paul and Officer Stephen made eye contact for 2 seconds, which proved Stephen must know something. But the detective thought I was just causing trouble.
You're always so confident in your theories.
As confident as I am that you went to Harvard, you're recently divorced, and you quit smoking in the last 6 months. From all appearances, you're well educated, but you took a job in the middle of nowhere with people that look nothing like you. You're also about 40, which means you did your 20 at Boston PD to get your pension so you can afford a proper Southern soup, but you still look like Black Sherlock Holmes.